And how's it going, everyone? It is Skullzi here with the latest and the greatest gaming news. Today I want to talk about a recent discovery that I just made involving Bethesda Game Studios. There was a very recent interesting job posting that seems to indicate another mobile game is in development, and we're going to break all of this down together today. The situation might be good, it might be bad, I guess it just kind of depends on how you look at all of this, but either way we're going to start our adventure right here at the most recent active job listings by ZeniMax, Bethesda Softworks, and Bethesda Game Studios. You can see I kind of set the filter to be within the last 3 days, so these are only the most recent things that have popped up on that Google algorithm for recent job postings, and the one we're going to be talking about today is the one that's already highlighted right here, which according to Google was posted 14 days ago, and it is for an associate producer of mobile games. Now I did look into this a little bit more, and I discovered that this job posting was not posted 14 hours ago, but instead was posted 3 weeks ago. This is a LinkedIn posting for the same job listing, and you can see right here it says it was posted 3 weeks ago, and apparently there hasn't been 25 applicants yet, because you can actually be one of the first 25 applicants for this job listing. And if we go all the way to the real source of this job posting over at ZeniMax's actual website itself, we can break this job posting down, and I'll go ahead and I'll do that real quick and then give you my thoughts on what this could mean. I know definitely a lot of people out there in the Bethesda community and gaming as a whole don't like mobile games. They kind of see them as a bane of microtransactions and all of that, which is true to a certain extent. However, let's break all of this down before we just start lighting our torches and getting our pitchforks and getting all mad about this mobile game. You can see it is indeed for Bethesda Game Studios, and this is in Rockville, Maryland, so it is in Bethesda Game Studios' main studio location, and not like Bethesda Game Studios Austin, who primarily work on Fallout 76, for example. The overview says Bethesda Game Studios is looking for experienced producer. That's literally what it says, I guess. Maybe ZeniMax should hire a literacy expert, but whatever, let's continue on. They want an experienced producer to join their team that is pushing the bleeding edge of RPG development for mobile, PC, and consoles. Producers work with all parts of the team to facilitate communication, solve problems, and remove anything that gets in the way of other disciplines being able to work. They want you to have a minimum of 2 years of game production experience with iOS and Android development and deployment, strong project and people management skills, strong understanding of the game development process and video games, experience tracking complex projects, and strong familiarity with Bethesda Game Studios titles. And they also want you to have preferred experience in playing and understanding mobile and console games, which is interesting because whatever this mobile game is, apparently Bethesda Game Studios thinks it might be worthy enough to be played on the next-gen consoles as well. I know you were able to eventually play Fallout Shelter on PC, which started as a mobile game. I'm not sure if you could play Fallout Shelter on console as well. I haven't looked that up yet. I don't play on console too much, but just this line right here makes me kind of believe that whatever this mobile game is, it could also potentially be big enough or have enough content like Fallout Shelter to be released on other platforms just besides mobile. There's other wording in this as well, kind of like up here for mobile, PC, and consoles. So if this is a mobile game, it kind of has to be more substantial, or at least substantial enough to be ported over to console and PC. And if I had to take a guess at what this could be, because it is for specifically Bethesda Game Studios in Rockville, Maryland, I kind of believe it should be related to Starfield. But the thing is, you would kind of figure that if there was like a mobile game or a mobile app to be released alongside Starfield, that it would have like started development a long time ago and almost be finished by now. That way it could be tested right alongside Starfield while it's getting tested like right before the game comes out, because I still assume and believe the game, meaning Starfield, is going to come out in November of 2021. So to basically be starting this mobile game related to Starfield a year before its release is kind of weird, unless they push the release of this possible Starfield mobile game equivalent like further beyond Starfield's release date, which sounds like some typical buggy Bethesda stuff, but I don't think that's what they would be going for, and especially I don't think they would be hiring an associate producer for that project a year before its release. So with that in mind, this could be related to an Elder Scrolls 6 mobile game, maybe, like if there is a mobile game associated with the Elder Scrolls 6 launched before it to help promote it and gain hype for it, or maybe alongside it like some kind of inventory management or like adventure companion app or something. Or perhaps this is going to be a continuation of just the mobile games that Bethesda Game Studios already has. Maybe they're going to overhaul Fallout Shelter and give it a lot more content. Maybe the Elder Scrolls Blades is going to get some more content as well. I mean, they have been adding more content to that game since they announced it. However, the Elder Scrolls Blades has still yet to make it to PC, even though it did go over to other consoles. But as you can see, this is all just kind of speculation based off of this job posting. What this job posting does confirm is that Bethesda Game Studios is seemingly working on another mobile title, or they're expanding the content greatly for their existing mobile titles, because they wouldn't need another associate producer unless there was something more substantial going on within the development sphere of their mobile games. Either way, only time will tell. This is just a little interesting thing that I discovered today that I figured I would share with you all. Maybe we'll see something announced in terms of some kind of Bethesda mobile game in the year to come, but if I had to take my guess, it's a companion app for something else, for a bigger game like Starfield, The Elder Scrolls 6, or perhaps a continuation of more content for Blades or Fallout Shelter or something like that. I highly doubt Bethesda Game Studios would have a whole new mobile game completely unrelated to any of their other franchises coming out, or some kind of weird spin-off standalone mobile game. That kind of wouldn't be received well by the community, because Bethesda Game Studios has yet to put out a single-player RPG game in so long. Not everyone was into Fallout 76 because not all of Bethesda Game Studios' player base likes multiplayer games, so for them to release a mobile game right after a multiplayer game, and their first multiplayer-only game ever, would kind of be a bad move in my opinion, unless it was to build up the hype for Starfield or The Elder Scrolls 6. That would kind of make sense, and I believe Fallout Shelter did that for Fallout 4 as well. They released Fallout Shelter before Fallout 4, and it did kind of help gain and produce some more hype for Fallout 4 as well, which was kind of smart. If Bethesda was to do anything with a new mobile game, it would have to be something like that, and we kind of don't have enough information to kind of tell exactly what's going on quite yet with this job posting. Like I said before, we do know something is going on, and all we can do is hope for the best. I kind of listed my thoughts on what the best case scenario of this would be, but as always, what I want to know is, what do you think about all of this? Let me know down in the comments below what you think about this job listing and what you think this mobile game could be, and that's basically going to finish up today's video. This video is brought to you by the following amazing people, and if you want to get a video shout out like this, you can support the channel over on Ko-fi, Patreon, or here on YouTube as an exclusive channel member. Links for all of this stuff are down in the description below, and as always, thank you for watching. Be sure to tune in next time when this job posting is for a Todd Howard cooking simulator game. That would kind of be interesting, until he just makes skooma and poisons me for looking too deeply into things. Maybe I should rethink this.
It just works.